Hey guys, it's Hailey and today we are filming another classroom haul after I just filmed and uploaded one and said hopefully I don't buy anything else this summer. I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm really excited to show you guys. I have some store-bought stuff and some more like DIY, like printed things I created myself. I do want to add that I'm lucky enough at my new school that I get reimbursed for up to $120 through my school's PTO. For like school related purchases for the classroom. So last year I was able to buy like bundles on TPT and get them reimbursed, which was amazing. I've never had that before at my old school. I kind of kept that in mind this year when I was buying notebooks, or if I was questioning like buying crayons or something. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it because it's gonna be reimbursed. I think every teacher should have that because it's ridiculous how much money we spend out of pocket on our classrooms and our students. I also have a ton of items that were fully funded on my Donors Choose by family and friends, and the Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation did a match on August 2nd. I am so excited for all the amazing supplies coming to my classroom thanks to my family and friends for donating. So let's just get right into it. The first thing is not like classroom related, it's more for me. I've always loved the back to school season from day one, like since I was in kindergarten, probably even before. I've always been obsessed with school. Going back to school, getting new school supplies and like a new backpack and stuff is just so much fun for me and so exciting. I've had the same teacher bag for 3 years now, and I decided it was time to treat myself to a new teacher bag, and also more so like a purse, because I had a backpack. I was at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. They're literally the same thing. Either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I found this bag. It is the cutest color. You guys know I love the neutrals. It has a long strap, which is the main thing I was looking for, honestly, was the option to wear it like a long strap or still be able to have it as like a normal purse with the little straps. This bag fits my 13-inch MacBook Pro in here. It fits my Happy Planner teacher planner. So this can fit like folders and notebooks. And what I love is there's these two zippers on each side. You have the main pocket, which also has like a little zipper pocket, and two little pouches. So that's my new teacher bag. I love it. It's so cute, matches with everything. I was just getting really sick of the backpack style. Now we'll get into the actual classroom teacher stuff. From Dollar Tree, I found these Scotch double-sided tape rolls, and I figured I should stock up on some because the amount of times I'm trying to roll tape to make it, you know, sticky on both sides and hang things up on the walls, I figured this would save me a lot of time. Also from Dollar Tree, I picked up some Band-Aids in different skin tones. I go through Band-Aids like crazy, and luckily my nurse is amazing at my school and she gives us like endless amounts of Band-Aids. But I noticed that obviously it's just like the light, kind of like lighter than this color. Typically, kids, you know, they use the Band-Aids, they serve their purpose. But I did want the option of different skin tones just for all of my kids to feel included. Growing up, you know, me being a white person, I literally never even thought about how Band-Aids are, you know, my skin tone. And I never even thought like, okay, what about people with a darker complexion? Like, how do they feel, or what do they use, or like, you know what I mean? Like, why isn't it catered to them? They come with a decent amount. They come with 30 in each pack. So I'm gonna have these available to my kids. Also from Dollar Tree, I found these magnetic clips, and they feel really heavy duty. Like, they are like pretty strong. So I got 2 packs because they came with 2 each. So I have 4 of these. I'm gonna move into some of the things that I prepped myself, and then we'll go back to more like store-bought stuff. This is from Mrs. Bell, the Crafty Counselor, and it's a poster of calming strategies that I'm going to put in my chill zone. Then I made this poster. I have the perfect book that goes along with this. So the book is That's Not Fair, and it's a cute little read aloud that is specific to school. So it'll talk about like why some kids might get a fidget and other kids might not need a fidget and things like that. I made this poster to go along with that, like when we do that lesson in the beginning of the school year. Fair is everyone getting what they need to be successful. So I just made this little poster on PowerPoint. I took this image from Google. I can introduce this when we read that book in the beginning of the year, and then we can hang it up somewhere in our classroom as a good reminder. Some more social emotional stuff I got from TPT. It says social emotional workshop, so maybe that's their name. I printed and laminated these posters. It's how to solve a problem. And I'm thinking of either having this in the chill zone or maybe at my new bench that I got for a smart spot, so that when two kids are having a conflict, usually this happens after recess time, they can maybe go to like the buddy bench, we could call it, and solve their problem. It has a poster on each step of what to do, and it's pretty basic. I think they'll be able to follow it, especially after, you know, we go over it together in the beginning of the year. So it has all the steps to solve a problem, and this is just a great life skill, obviously. Like, it's so important, and a lot of adults can't even do this. Good to start implementing in 3rd grade for sure. And then I also just printed these. I'll probably laminate them. This is just on regular paper. This is a resource that I got from the Stellar Literacy Collective membership. They're just prefixes and suffixes that I can display once we learn them. From Staples, I ended up getting folders for myself in each subject color. For example, green is science/social studies, just because I didn't want to get a folder for each, because we don't do too much with science social studies like compared to the other subjects. A math folder, reading folder, writing folder, and then I also did one for like morning work, or we might also do a morning journal, but if I have any resources that I want to store in here, I just made it yellow as its own color. They'll also have a take-home folder, so I made one for myself, and these labels are just, I think they're Avery labels, and I just like made them on my computer and then printed them out, and they're little stickers. I made these are also Avery labels for each student. There's 30 labels on each sheet, so I just made 30, which is more than enough, but it just says blank so they can write their name, and then unfinished work, take home folder, reading folder, math folder. So those are all their folders that they'll have, and they will be labeled. They also should be the color that I requested, hopefully, but if not, it's fine because they'll have the label so they know like what each folder is. I also printed out some open house stuff. So this is just a sign that I'll put out. We're actually having open house most likely on the first day that we go back to work, which will be August 29th, I want to say. And then I have these signs that were from, I think these are from Lucky Little Learners or the Literacy Loft. I don't remember. But I edited them on PowerPoint, and I'm just going to cut them, and then you can fold these, they're on cardstock, as little signs. So for like different stations at open house. So sign in, fill out, take one. I'm going to be giving them like a class brochure with a lot of information in it for them to take home, as well as I figured I could give a little like gift for them to take home too. And I do have like a little donate one. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might print out my classroom wish list and put it into like a QR code and have them take one if they'd like to donate throughout the year. I obviously never want like parents to feel like they have to donate, but it is nice to ask for help if you need it. So I don't know, I'm still deciding if I want to give out my classroom wish list or not. Then from Amazon, I ordered a set of these little push lights. So I have had multiple push lights in the past for our like bathroom procedure. It came in a pack of like 4, I believe. I'm just gonna use one of them to be our little bathroom thing. So it'll be right next to the door, and if they're going to the bathroom, they just tap it. And obviously once there's batteries in here, it will light up so that students know someone is in the bathroom and they don't need to be asking, because only one person is allowed out at a time. And the fact that it's smaller, I think it'll be harder to break, because my old ones were really big and it just had like more surface area to like, I don't know, and I feel like this will be harder to break. Then at Hobby Lobby, I picked up this cute little 3 piñata. This is for our 3rd day of 3rd grade celebration. I talked about it in my last classroom haul. Definitely check out the classroom haul video I uploaded before this one if you haven't already. There's a lot of good stuff in there too. This was only $2.99 at Hobby Lobby, and it just adds, you know, some fun excitement to our grade level day. I talked about a grade level day on Instagram if you're interested in like what it is or how you can host a little grade level day celebration in your classroom. Then these are going to be lifesavers, but the only thing is I don't have a mini fridge anymore. I gave it to my friend Brittany because I have like no outlets in my room. But that problem is going to be solved because I got on my Donors Choose an extension cord that comes with so many like outlets. It's like a, what is it called? Like a power strip. So maybe I'll get another mini fridge again. It'll be really nice to have like cold drinks and little snacks near my teacher desk. And then these could go in it, which are ice packs, because the amount of times that kids need to go to the nurse to get ice, I'll just be like, you can have these. It'll stay in our classroom and it will solve a lot of nurse problems. I feel so bad at sending kids to the nurse all the time, but when they want the ice, they want the ice. These little ice packs were like 90 cents at Walmart. Also from Walmart, I ended up caving and getting the half-size composition books. And I think I'm gonna use these as a morning journal for my kids instead of typical morning work. Last year, I started with my 3rd graders as doing independent reading for morning work. And then we had to go to paper morning work because that was not enough for them. So it really depends on the group, but I'm thinking that a morning journal will be fine. And I got a class set, so I had to get 3 because it comes with 10 in each pack. So I have 30 of these, and they're just perfect not to waste paper and also to get more for your money. This was less than $5 for a pack of 10. Also from Walmart, I ended up getting this classroom set of Crayola crayons because a lot of my crayons disappeared this past school year, and in 3rd grade we use it a lot more than I did in 5th grade. Put it in their little crayon boxes that I got for them that I showed you guys in my last classroom haul. And lastly, I forgot to show you guys these books in my last classroom haul. And I can't believe I forgot because it was such an amazing deal for some of these. My mom got me these from Dollar Tree. These are Monster High books. These were $1 at Dollar Tree, well, $1.25. Then when I went to North Carolina with Brendan this past time, we went to a couple little bookstores. This is A Smart Girl's Guide to Liking Herself. This was kind of random, but it's an American Girl book, and I have a lot of these like Smart Girl guide books in my class library because I used to have them in my own little personal library when I was younger, and I always try to convince my kids to read these books because I loved them so much when I was a kid, and I just want them to love them too. But they're just like little nonfiction books about like different topics. Then I found Super Diaper Baby 2. I don't have the first one, but anything that is like this, like a graphic novel and especially hardcover, I'm gonna get it. It was like $1.25 again. Another steal, I found Katie the Cat Sitter graphic novel for $1.25. Once again, graphic novels are just the way to go. My kids are obsessed with graphic novels. They were in 5th grade and they are in 3rd grade. And I found these 2 books. I have the first book of this in my class library. It is Kid YouTuber, and they really enjoyed it, but I only had the first one. So then I found Kid YouTuber Season 2 and Kid YouTuber Season 3. So these were $1.25 each. Definitely worth it, and I'm excited for my kids to be able to have more of the series. And lastly, this is what I was so excited about, and I don't know how I forgot it in my last video. So at 2nd and Charles, which is a bookstore that we went to in North Carolina, in the clearance section, it said that all books were $1, including sets. So I got this set for literally $1. It's just like little biographies of Anne Frank, Albert Einstein, Helen Keller, Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, a bunch of people for $1. Hardcover books, and it also comes with some posters too. Also for $1, this set I got, Little People, Big Dreams, Inspiring Artists and Writers gift set. So these are what they look like. They're nice hardcover books, little biographies with cute little drawings. Oh, and this is more of like a read aloud style. I didn't know that. I figured it was more of like the biography style, but these are like read alouds. So cute. Once again, $1 for this set of books, which is insane. I can't wait to move and go to 2nd and Charles all the time because we don't have any around here. So that is it for my 2nd classroom haul of the summer. Definitely check out the first one if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.